Working with Fimo Professional has truly been transformative. One of the reasons is the ease of conditioning. As someone who suffered from pain and fatigue when working with my hands, especially when I handle clay all day long, I find that it's much easier to condition whether I'm doing it by hand or using my pasta machine. Another thing I love about it is its consistency. It doesn't get sticky even when you've worked with it very long. It remains soft, yet it holds very crisp, clean lines whether you're sculpting or doing embossing effects. But if I'm using it for cane work, when I cut through it, there's almost a matte-like quality that allows my blades to glide through it. This means immediately after caning, I can get nice uniform slices without any blade drag, and I have little to no distortion, all without having to let it rest for hours or even days before I cut into it. As somebody who's been mixing clay colors for going on 3 decades now, I find the new color mixing system to be ingenious. Having the color mixing chart is like having a cookbook for clay color recipes. Using the color formula system allows me to create 170 colors, getting flawless results each and every time, regardless of the quantity that I'm mixing together. But I'm also finding that my colors mix together much more quickly than I'm used to seeing. Fewer passes are required for me to achieve a gradient blend or even combining it into an entirely new color. Outside of the 6 colors within the true color mixing system, you have additional tertiary and secondary colors that truly make it possible to have unlimited color blending options. The colors stay saturated, deep, and true, and don't lose their intensity during baking. The packaging for the new Fimo Professional system is nothing short of brilliant. The fact that I no longer have to struggle to open packages or even dull my blades by cutting through the cellophane is wonderful as it is. But the resealable feature of it makes it wonderful for transporting clay. I travel a lot, so cross-color contamination is an issue if I don't separate my clays. This allows me to just portion out the amount of clay that I need, reseal the package, and ensure that the clays don't come in contact with one another, creating that cross-color contamination. I really appreciate having larger blocks of clay to work with than I had in the past. This means I'm opening fewer blocks of clay and usually have plenty on hand for whatever my needs are, especially when I get it in the larger bricks. This way, I'm sure I always have more than enough of whatever colors I use the most of. Lastly, Fimo has maintained their system of measuring out your clay. The lines that are embossed into the surface of the clay are still there for that wonderfully intuitive system of being able to cut out and portion just exactly the amount of clay you need to use, nothing more and nothing less. Working with Fimo Professional Clay has truly raised the bar on what an artist quality clay really means to me.